Yes, traders. Yes, traders. Traders. It's W.C.K, guys. How are you doing? How are you doing? How is that going? Like, share, like, share, like, share, like, share, like, share, like, and share. Like and share, like and share, like and share, like and share, like and share. Yup. Yes, it's W.C.K. Mugamba mutya. Of course, today Nasdaq. So in a week, ebaddemu idi, ebadde yakusala bisolo. Bantu basaze jjo leero n'enkya idi yakusala bisolo, naye ng'ogyeko idi osala ebisolo, akataleko kabadde katambula. Of course, we had many things going on about Trump, Iran, Israel. I think it was a Tuesday where most of us thought this deal enabewedde, but I think that twali familiar and was na games of Trump. Naye nga it has been a good week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was a good week. Thursday was good. Today has been a bit complicated. Those of you, I think I have been punished within this range here. Katale kankubiddewo nnyo mukano karenji, okalaba kano karenji. Session yaguliddewo kweno kando eno, and guess what, nebigaana. Nensooka nnoonya sales ne bankuba, ne nnoonya buys ne bankuba, ne nnoonya sell ogwasembyeyo ne mbivaamu. So it has been a bad day for me. I will not say bad week. Germany yankubye bubi, but I think Nasdaq has paid me back because I executed my buys on this candle here. I executed my buys from this candle. Sorry, that's not it. It was this one. As soon as it closed, I took my buys. As soon as this candle closed, I took my buys, and my TP1 was hit. Nasdaq aliko all-time high. Nasdaq is at all-time high. So what does this mean? Nasdaq being on all-time high, it's a sign that I don't have any previous data to depend on. So my take profit, I entirely based on risk to reward. So which was 1-to-1, So I risked this, and I think my TP was a bit here. I moved out. So now we don't know what is next, but this is what I want to see. So as we are starting our life, this is what I'm expecting to see. Yeah, of course I've been bullish, and these candles have been strongly entirely pushing down. Now this is what I'll be waiting for. So since I've been bullish, this has been a strong push downward, and I don't have anything to depend on Guru. So chichino chengendo kola. So I'm going to wait for the market to close above this, but as soon as they close above this, I will not execute my buys there and then. Okay, I will not execute my buys there and then. That's if as soon as they execute or they close above this. So closing above this is another indication that we shall be going for another all-time high. Guys, sound yangelikiriya. Sound yangelikiriya, guys. Like this live, share, like, share, like, share, like, share, like, share. Is my sound clear, guys? Anyone to comment? And okay. So this is what I'm waiting for now in Bagambia. Closing above this will confirm my bulls. Okay, so of course if I'm to go bearish, I would want to see any positive any positive candle. Okay, that's any bullish candle, so that I execute my sales. So of course I know they might struggle to close below this. Okay, they might struggle to close below this, and if I'm to take my take profit, I think it will be below this range, and this is the candle I will be focusing on as my is it TP1? Let me see, TP2, TP1. Then I'll also be targeting this as my TP2. That's in case of any sales, and I'll be targeting this as TP3. No, I would like to stretch this TP3 maybe until this point. No space for laziness. You have to be in the position to hold. Okay, so let's wait and see how the market moves. So guys, as we are waiting for the market, what do you have for me? What W.C.K. Wama, is it possible for if someone wants to trade my funded account? Yeah, but it depends on which level. It depends on which level. If you are dealing with phase 1, phase 2, it's possible, and also it depends which prop. But if you are doing phase 1 and phase 2, it is possible. But live phase, funded phase, it needs someone who is a professional, someone who knows exactly how to play with the IP addresses. Otherwise, when it comes to funded level, live levels, those prop firms are on high alert, so they know exactly. Alhamdulillah, sorry guys about it. Okay. Teddy jengenda mu forex pairs 20 child Teddy Teddy. Yes, guys, drop your questions. Mwankube ekibozi. Okay. W.C.K, what criteria do you use for making those levels? So, of course, all I look at is areas with high volume and low volume as I'm marking my levels, So I'm looking at areas of low volume and high volume. There is a way to play with IP address. Yeah. And also trade management matters. Some people open trades the same time and close the trades the same time, So what do you expect? Yup. You can't open the same trades and close the same trades at the same time under a prop firm, under one prop firm. Okay. How do you manage losses? Ekisooka I accept nzikiriza mutima nti no matter my strategy, how perfect it is, no matter whatever I have done to come up with that signal, to come up with that trade, uncertainties always happen. My stop loss can be hit even if I have done everything right. So meaning I'll consider that when risking. I'll risk what I can comprehend, the losses I can take in. Okay, if I can't take in, whereby I have to be afraid of that trade, I have to be afraid of the risk, what does that mean? So it means I risked what I can't comprehend. Okay, so managing my losses starts before I execute the trade. I use the lot size which favors my account size, which favors my psychology, not what I would want to use. There is what I want to use and there is what my account can handle. Okay, yeah. So is risk what you can do? For my account of 1,600 USD, what is my perfect lot size? Like how many positions? So it depends on your strategy. Some of you, your strategy is they are more of scalping. You open multiple trades and move out. So I can't tell Prime, I can't tell your strategy. If I knew your strategy, then I would be like, this is the perfect lot size. Okay, but let's put the lot size aside. But what you should risk per trade, I think it will be $50 to $100 per what? Per trade. $50 to $100 per trade. That's what I would suggest if it was me in my strategy. Okay, and in my strategy, when I'm the one trading, for me, I can even go $150 per trade. Guys, like, share, and invite others. Like and share. Bro, what do you use to target? Only volume, like those impulsive moves I always see you post? A lot of things. My strategy is made up of many different things. Okay, that's why mbagamba siso akujja nenyonyola everything. Siso akujja nenkola ki? Siso akujja nenyonyola buli kimu ne mukitegeera. So you need to be nali nkusomesezaako. Okay, standard and pro, which is good. Talk about hidden rules on funding pips. So standard and pro, of course, no matter the prop firm, standard will always be better. Pro account, of course, as you hear the word pro, you need to be a professional to go for it. I always trade pro accounts. Me personally, because I want my money as sap, you know, I want to get my money as early as I can. But I'm shifting to standard these days. I want to go maximum funded, inshallah. You know, that will be achieved, inshallah. So I think the rule I want to talk about of funding PIP, many people always don't consider. It is the 2% accounts above 100k, they have 2%. Accounts below accounts below 2%. oba mukitegera account eziri wansi wa 2, omanyi bagamba nti you have to risk 2% per trade. You have to risk 3% per trade. 2% for accounts 100k and above. No, 50k and 50k. No, it's 100k and above. Then another one, it's for 3% is 50k and above and below, 50k and below. So when they say that you have to risk 3% per trade, there is time, you guys, you don't know that we have minutes. If you have been, let's say, bearish, or let's use the current market, let's say you have been bullish and your risk was, let's say you have a 100k account, okay, and your risk was $1,500, and your stop loss is hit. Then after 2 minutes you execute another trade of, let's say, 1,000. Then if the stop loss is hit of that trade, or if you sell a negative of $500, your account will be terminated, because they have a rule which says when you risk 2% per trade and your stop, 2%, and your stop loss is hit, you have to wait for at least another 15 minutes. It's 10 minutes to go again in the same in the same direction. But if you change the direction, then that's okay. But going in the same direction, trust me, they will breach that account. Yeah, so I think that's the only hidden rule when it comes to funding pips. Bro, how do you see the markets nowadays? Yeah, they are tricky, man. The markets these days are tough, and nsasira nnyo nkwatibwa nnyo trade ekiseera akatandika okutradinga. Woba wakatandika okutradinga nkukwatibwa nnyo ekisa ng'otandise mu guno omwaka, kukwatibwa ekisa kubanga amazima si bwe bitu ebyali bikyuse lwakuba Trump. So omuntu yakatandika okutradinga kwatibwako ekisa. Naye nga akatale si bwe kali. Do you have online mentorship? Yes, every day. Even coming on now, nina gwe nsoose kusomesa. But the only mentorship now I have is one-on-one. Sina ya group. Okay? Mentorship I have is one-on-one. Is AI Hunt 8 genuine? Is AI Hunt 8 genuine? Nsoose nagiwulira ku ggwe. Yeah, so kana katale ngeje ka breakings twandibadde wano tutekinze trade yaffe, but we can't trust it. All I need is, yes, I know now I can confirm it's bearish, you know. So now I have to wait until I see any bullish candle, then closing below it, then I'll take my trade. But for now, I'm a spectator. Yeah, so and the AI 8 is AI Hunt genuine. Kanjikebereko wano AI Hunt ekola etya? Ani agimbuzizaawo? Ag baby, omwana omuto, baby nduunya wategedde otya AI Hunt? Bino nga bya bakulu. Nataddeko mbadde ntandike no live mbagambye 18 years and above, naye kuliko omuntu bamuyita baby nduunya. Agi baby 8 AI Hunt 8. Depending on intent, AI Hunt could refer to a trending AI Minecraft challenge kati bro wange sibimanyi ekituufu sikimanyi naye nga kyemanyi kimu tulina kyemanyi kimu Judith agambye 5 days mentorship and I am following smoothly. Yeah, Judith najja yansanga wano my previous 2 lives. Judith yansanga wano mukazi wattu nga ayagala kuyiga strategy. I think era trading the banga deni. Okay? Era trading the banga deni. Ng'omuntu abadde alina ebimutawaanya ebyo byesobola kwogera wano. So I told her, you know what, percent gwezoyina. Nangamba amount gye yalina bambi. Nena namutuukako ng'ebintu bya missing nga bitono. By the way, you guys kambagambe. Ebintu bya mutamanyi bitono, all you need is a small twist like this. Olwaleero Judith byonna birala mugjeeko engalo. So I think that's why she's happy. That's why she's commenting here. Yeah, so mugjeeko engalo ebintu byonna kati abiraba mu ngeri ndala nnyo. So that's why I always tell people here anti omuntu ngo tradingzeeko ebbanga o tradingiddeko mwaka gumu myaka 2 myaka 3. I think W.C.K is the best option for you. I am Chidam Sikwewana, but I am the best option for you because I know exactly what you need. I have been there. Nze bye muyisemu when it comes to trading bitono nnyo byogenda oyitamu mu trading nze bye sinnalaba. Omwana yajja n'angamba yateekayo lenti we ne bamukuba. Nze sitaddeyo lenti wa mulundi gumu. Lenti nga bankubye lenti mirundi na mirundi. Nze sisobola kusasula lenti nga sina capital. Tekiriyo. Ate omulimu gwange ndi full time trader. Oli yajja n'angamba simanya ali mabanja. Nze nange nagendako mabanja. Nange waliwo akasala we nabugumira nga manyi trading kigwa biki. Nga skill sinnagiweza. And back then in Anchari, I was actually very, very young. I lost people's money. Ezo nazo nezinfuukira ekizibu. Ne police nengenda nga mabanja gandi bubi. Ate mitwalo na mitwalo gya dola ku myaka emito gye naliko. Ebyo we nabivaamu ne ndowooza mbandi awo sente nzikoze broker nandoginga out. Era nga nazo kuliko sente z'abantu. And trust me, ebyo nagisasula. So there is nothing gwe trade ali eyo ng'oli muvubuka munange ng'oli mu kuyiga trading oba ng'oyigize o tradingzeeko saagala abayiga batera okumenya abatandika obutandisi. If you are just starting bamenya abatandika obutandisi batera okumenya. Okay, naye nze ng'omuntu ndowooza mulaba lwaki sexecute nze trade eyo. I have to give it time. Ekyali so volatile. You know, nze ng'omuntu teri byogenda kuyitamu byesiyiseemu. Trader ng'oli muvubuka munange. Gwe n'onajja n'oŋŋamba mbusimanyi otaddeyo competition nze ekyambogo. Anyway, lwakuba nti esente naziina ekyambogo naye I didn't. Nze nalinako sente ze nalina okuwaayo ku tuition nga nenziteeka mu trading. Nazigulamu na prop farm challenge ya my forex fund. Sibagamba nti kirungi era you should never do it. Kubanga ffenna tetulina maanyi geegamu. Era tetulina psychology ey'omu. My psychology, I believe, Judith agambye imagine 50 years old but struggling. Fahad helped me. Yeah. Mama wange naye alimu egyo emyaka. Naye I know exactly what to do. When it comes to trading. Teri kipya kyogenda kuŋŋamba kye sinnalaba. Nze okwawukanako ne batrader abasinga boolaba. Nze buli kimu ndi self-made. Nze nga W.C.K ndi self-made. Naye bye nakola mbyewaza abalala. Kubanga siwagira mwana muto kutuwako wata tuition we amuteeke mbina ebintu. Nina omwana nkubidde olwaleero bamuyita Derek. Onansonyi okwogera erinnya lyo. Nga Derek yalina PlayStation business. N'atunda ebyuma bye. N'ateeka sente mu trading. Zonna bazikubye. Kyokka alina experience ya 1 year. Kyembagambye, gwe tosobola kuba na psychology enkana ya W.C.K. Kankubulye lwaki tosobola kuba na psychology enkana yange. I'm this guy eyafuna spinal cord injury in 2013 nga nakamala P7. nengenda nensoma secondary yange ku ssomero ng'owakagali omulema ndi watya omu, and I survived all of that. Nengenda ekyambogo nga mbeerayo nzekka owakagali, sorry nga ndinzeka sina nnyamba, abantu baana be bankwatibwa ekisa ne bayamba n'akasente akatono ke nayinamu, and I survived. So psychology yange tayinza kwenkana yiyo. Inze I do things, you know, inze I do things naye sisobola kubiragira mulala abikole kubanga twawukana amaanyi. Kati nze na survivinga ebintu ebyo byembagambye. Abavubuka bye balimu leero. Omuvubuka n'akwitinga omulimu ajoininge trading. Woba ng'osomyeko ebbanga, ng'otradingiddeko ebbanga, otradingiddeko emyaka 2 mwaka, I'm the best option. Ne woba nga to tradingangako, you are totally new. I don't think I'm the best option. You know, I don't think I am, because njaga nensomesa omuntu mwezi gumu nabanga agenze, myezi 2 nabanga agenze. Chovola ba ncharginga sente nyingi, nchimanyi nyingi. You know, I know nyingi. $899 for someone who has some experience. It's a lot of money, but it's worth it. Oyo Judith nina wanu wamita Wakasa is a guy from Kenya, nino mla wamita Paul from Tanzania. They are very old people. Ne olokwa bamaze banga mu industry. I know exactly what to do. Kati goto ina kyogenda kungamba kye simanyi. Bano ba trader or trader simanyi osomyemo mwaka gumu ofuse mentor oli stack. I'm the best option for you because I know exactly what you need. I know exactly. Manyi chichi wallahi manyi chichi che wetaaga. Chovolaba, I always advise people. Okay? I always advise people. Intinga trader, you know, nga trader inze nsomye najikolanze. Ne obato naweza myaka 5 mu industry. Nga toneka kasa kyokola. Don't trade people's money. Mbubazi kuwa dokole investment. Don't do that. Tojja kumala account management you can do. Because through account management we build experience and we grow. Even at my level now, I do account management. Wakuba wanga yawukanamu abasinga mbagamba 200 naye wojolu nga I see 200 it's all you have USD. I turn away that offer because ojja kunkoya. You are not willing to see many negatives. I want someone who is at that level. So chengezako bagamba nti ekintu ekyasinze obubi abavubuka ennaku zino kye bakola abajoininze trading. Everyone wants to become a mentor. Chovola babuli omu n'atalina kyamanyi erinnya lye ligwayo nga kuliko akagambo FX. Nenga, do you know what it takes to have FX ng'erinnya lyo? Omanyi kyetegeeza olwali ojja kulaba no W.C.K azze omukyala nga Judith neyebaza W.C.K. Byempadde Judith imbinoonyerezaako emyaka. Ojalaba Paulo nga azze wano bamuyita Paulo. Ojalaba meni namwe abamu mwe muli mu comment section bensomeseza. Ningebyo byenkuwadde mbinoonyereza emyaka 10. Nzo bikuwa gwe mu nnaku 5 obikuwa mu week. Do you know how much pain I had to go through? Kati golozo oli ready for that pain. Topapa kufuuka mentor, topapa kufuuka pro. You know? Topapa kufuuka pro. Kyovula abaana abasinga be mwala bangedda nga mutandika trading abali beyita ba mentor temukyalina mubalaba. Abaana babalaga nti baguze ezi BMW. Moment guys. Ma'am. Kumusalama mbadde nkyali wano kalayive olikiria. Kale. So mbadde mbagamba ba guys nti one thing you should know, topapa kufuuka mentor. Gwe ddayo emabega inze I have lived. Mwami Museveni yagera akagero n'agamba wadde kagero ka Baganda naye nze nasooka kawulira ku Mwami Museveni yagamba nti obuwangazi bw'emmese bwagirisa ku ddiba lya Kapa. Obuwangazi bw'emmese bwagirisa ku ddiba lya Kapa. Si kwewaana, but I have seen traders come. Nebe muyita abakabireero mbalabye nga bajja. imbalabye nga bapostinga ebyekijega, imbalabye nga babikyusa ne badda ku mulamwa, ndabye abazze nga bali ku mulamwa ne badda ku byekijega. Naye mu myaka 2-3 tebasigalawo. You can mention the names mugamanyi ne temugateeka mu comment section yange. Waloba be mwayitanga ba mentor nga katemumanyi na gye bali. Okay? Temumanyi na gye bali, temumanyi, you know. So kyengezaako okubalaga kiki. Topapa kufuuka mentor. Nze ensobi nagikola, but I have overcome it. Kubanga nze I'm 100% strong. I'm this guy with that strong psychology. Bintu bitono nnyo byosobola okunkola ne breaking. Bitono nnyo. There is a guy gwe twakola naye deal. It was a business. And then he wasn't happy. Nangamba, you know, gwe owedde biki nemuga katinze kabenge nze W.C.K waabwe. Ekisoka stambula ogenda kundogachi. Ekintu kyokka kyosigaza ologa kiba kimu. Kunze kunsuula ddalu. Naye wonsuula eddalu nze mba sitegeera. Ojja menya bafunded king yabo baganda bange. Ojja menya mami wange oyo gw'owulidde njogera naye. Ojja menya like mukyala wange ono gwembeera naye wano. So bomenya naye nze so tokyalina kyosobola kukola kikimenya. Kati kyova ne trading, I take a trading and confident into the worst this trade can do, hit a stop loss. Yeah, so kati no trade ekubye ki? No trade now our setup will change. Just like this. Kati bino Judith amanyi lwaki mbikola. So our setup will change just like that. Paka nga tufunye entry. So kyembadde mbagamba nti what you should know nti ebintu ebimu bye mwagala okopanga mukyali bato mwakatandika trading tunulira ku babitandikako abakugamba bali profitable in 2 years. Njagala nnyo tunulire ekika ky'aba trade ekyo abakugamba nti bali profitable 2 years. Tekisoboka. You just have the knowledge, you have a lot of knowledge, but you are not profitable. The word profitable, it takes a lot to comprehend or kukiteeka mutwe, you know. So nkudirayo wali mvudde ku Judith antugenda bya commenting. Nkudirayo wali nti if you have an experience of 1 year, 2 years, I'm the best option. Don't find aba mentor. Sijja kugamba abantu nti nza kusomeseza kubanga era waliwo bensomeseza bafuuse ba mentor. Mbalaba olwaleero muganda wange kati awezezza emyaka 5 mu industry, funded king awezezza 5 years now. Mumentalinze era kati naye ssebo bangi basomesa mwina mu confidence kubanga akola kyennyini kyenamuwa. Nze besisobola kusomesa abasomesa. He can teach you from zero. Nze saa kusomesa from zero. Okay? So ebintu bino bitwala obudde. Era ebintu bino si bya kwesoma. Nze obuwangazi bwaliise mmese ku ddiba lya Kapa. Nze mu 2021 it was 2021 because 2019 nali nakamala senior 6 okuva mu kyalo eyo, but mu 2019 nga gwako ne 2020 twalina COVID, and that's when most of the people started focusing on the markets. But for me it was already normal because nali mazemu ndoza now 3 years to 4 years. Okay, now mu 2021 when joininga Kyambogo ngendo okujja mu Kampala batweda nga ntandika balaba online kubanga ali nalinga siwa nnyo TikTok zino Facebook obudde. Facebook nalinga njikozesa ku obanchite to get together with those international traders. I told you about those stories. Nze one of the best ways I learned trading nayagala nnyo ba international traders aba bali loki era ne mbagamba ne channel ekyaliyo osobola ogenda n'ogikebera ku Facebook bagiyita USA traders. Oba muyite admin wayi bamuyita Lawrence. So if you ask Lawrence about W.C.K amanyi because of Lawrence naigwe okukodinga indicators nenjigo nga ndowooza byonna biyamba naye nga byali tebiyamba. I was in panic nga nonya kyakola nga someone with disability. Naye kyembadde ngezaako balaga nti egyo emyaka gyonna mu 2021 nzize e Kampala ntandise olaba ba trade e Kampala. Do you know what happened nga ntandise olaba ba trade e Kampala? Ba trade bye biseera nga bavuga emmotoka eziriko. Nange be nalinga kasanti baje. Naye nze sijajinga trader because kaba bemmwe you guys abali kuno you are 110 woba watandika okutradinga, rest assured you will make it. Rest assured kasita todda mu bya menta wanga abasinga ekibalemesa okugenda kino kyenkola kyetaagisa psychology mungi. Nze okuwasidde nga bye sigino emirundi egi muguno omwezi I think nebadde ya kusatu zino zibadde zi making up to 3 trades to 3 setups ezibadde violated bankubye emirundi egi. Naye I have to be calm. It's normal. Negwe, do you know what it means to fail in front of 20 to 50 people? You fail. Si kyangu. So nze we najje Kampala ng'abaana abo bavugeza emmotoka bavugezo zi Subaru ezi bazita batyezo bazita Legacy bavuga zi Benz 180. But one thing I knew, they had more cars baina mamotoka nena limba singa liquidity. Those people were close to me ababeranga nange Kyambogo. They know ebiseera nga nkyera gane sente zenina sente zenina ko nga nsogula zi 183 nensigazaawo because family jenvamu tuina priorities zanjawulo. Era nange sijajinga abantu bagula mamotoka ga bay by living abulamu bwa bay because nabo osanga gye bakulira nga haso yali ndalamu nga ojeno n'ogamba sijja kusula wansi kansweko ku kitanda. Era tojajinga nga omuntu guys n'ogamba mbugayi yeraga no tomanyi bantu gye bakola ki. Naye nze gyenva sijaga nti ndi mwana wa mugagga. Naye nze gye nakulira sebo ku kyalo muzeyi wange teyali wa layisi. Nze muzeyi wange sebo ogenda n'obuuza n'emiti anakati muzeyi wange yavuganga motoka ziriko ezo zi Pajero short nyinzo bana li mere fact nti nze ndi wano because personally it was expensive to be back here okuddamu okutula just okuddamu okutula after the injury it was expensive. Nenze muzeyi wange teyali muavu ate yali mugagati middle class. So mamotoka nagalaba you know nse mamotoka nagalaba muzeyi wange yavuga nga Pajero short nga prime mpya jjaja avuga kanamba muzeyi wange ebibenzo nyumya smart jeep. Era ne we yali agenda I think we yali agenda e Makka you know for Bustambu tugamba obo ogenda e Makka there is a possibility okufiirayo. Yaleka abagambye eyo Pajero short yetwale ngo mwana wange ku physiotherapy kubanga nali nkyali mumenyefu nnyo nga ndi mulebevu sisobola kutuula guno omukono tegusobola kuwandiika so nga nogenda okola therapy. But muzeyi wange nga yaleka emmotoka ne bakulu bange n'abagamba emmotoka etwala mutabani wange kukola therapy nenge emmotoka gye bantwalira mu Pajero short single door. So katata wandaba nga ndi eno nsanyuka nkyamukiriro wa motoka ajja kwewuunya ayinza oba kati yavuwala kubanga ebya site mu bimanya ayinza oba kati yavuwala musimu gagganyo ngaloli kati omuntu wemba nkulidde mweye embeera excitement yange ebeera ntono you know excitement yange ebeera ntono kati waliwo ne bannaffe abakuze nga neke emmotoka teyaliyo womulabo olwalewo nga ali mu mmotoka tojajinga just feel happy for that person. Oba avuga ya looni tojajinga bro oba emmotoka agipangisa tomanyi gyava ayinza oba mwatwala n'avugira maama we n'asanyuka. So buli omu gyakulidde wa reflectinga kyoliko eno kati wotuuka eno n'ogattamu tubiyite bitya bino ebya mentorship n'ogattamu bino ebisimanya signals simanya gwoli wakabi e Kampala tojja kumalako. So nze ne woba oli mentor otradingidde emyaka 2 ogamba oli profitable oba 3 naye nga bikalubiriza I'm your best option. kuba buli kyogenda okungamba nkimanyi. Bino mbusimanya client agamba nina trade omusijja kumwogera wana amanyikiddwa. Trader yali akola account management and never blowing account eyo, which was like 10,000, 30,000, 12,000. So yasulayo lunaku lumu, then mbandi yao they called us, nze ne muto wange. Tuli bakwano bena ne tugendayo mulaba, ne tubuuza lwaki bakusibye. Mbuwa blowing, ne tubuuze ya musibye, ne tumugamba ne kati ekisibisa omwana wa munno ku sente ze watadde mu katale ne zifa gwazijjewa. Agenda azisaba excellence because senga wazimuwadde nga za investment. If someone gives you money for investment, meaning sente zaagala olina zikwata ozimuddize. Nesengo jano depositinga sente ku excellence oba HFM oba light finance oba IC markets, okay, oba IC markets oba chi nos depositinga ko excellence oba depositing ekubuuza if you agree to the terms and conditions no gamba I agree. Excellence webe malayo terms zaayo ekasaako buli broker excellence yeka ekasaako nekugamba your balance can go to zero and you agree. So meaning you knew exactly. Okujjako nga mwakiteesezaako nti if you lose this money, half of it can be refunded, and I don't think there is trader asobola okukkiriza ebyo. Okay, I don't think there is trader asobola okukola ki okukkiriza ebyo. So kikyengezaako okubalaga bamusiba, but when we discussed that with the CIDs and with the babayita bakyaba abakulira police, they had to understand. No lyalina understanding, and you guys, you should be aware there is no perfection in trading. There is no perfection. Things can go right, left at any time. You just have to trust that trader you think is good for you to trade for you. Womala okumwesiga chimala because siye katonda teri muntu, because era ba trader mbagamba, this is not even about trading. Munsi mune ekintu kyoba osembangayo okulowooza. Mbirabyeko ba trader bangi be basibye era bangi baliruzira. Naye ekintu kyoba osembangayo okulowooza kwe kusibya munno on matters of finance. Okujjako nga yakubye nadduka. Mulimu abakola investment, nalabo trader ne yakola investment group namala okukwata sente z'abanne na deletinga channel yonna. Oyo mubbi. Oyo mubbi. Bakuwadde sente odeletinze channel, oyo mubbi. Tukuwadde sente tugabane tukole ki mubbi. Ne omuntu gwe wadde account management toyina kyojja mwakiriziganyizanga abantu wayesize strategy. Nze abantu bonna benkolera account management, we agree on one thing: I'm going to try my best. Ne wankubadde nkimanyi, I rule the market. Bro, I command. Ebbanga limaze mu trading, mulimu trade genda banti ensinze nenzikiza ne bankuba stop loss. Ne mba mu trade gengendo okutwala nga nkimanyi jasasula. I know. Era confidence, I have the confidence tuna maso ko mutune mugamba like it or not kijja kola. But I never say that. You should never say that to anyone. You should never. Lwaki? Because akatale kekyusa. Era katonda senga akatale kali muntu nga katonda wakugaba jana tekandigenze mu ggulu. Akatale tekasagenda mu ggulu. Kefuula kakugamba bayi nga bulijjo pattern yemu, this time round pattern negana. This time round pattern negana. So always think nti no trader gwe ngamba yampiseeko nnyo omulimu gwe yakedde nga aze ku blowing account ekyamuzukusiza ku macha kuva mu buliri bwe. Okay, yazze kukola ki, yazze ku delete, yazze ku blowing account. That's not how it is, and that's not okujjako nga mwakikanyako. I have people who come to me and number this can be refunded. Mugamba no, nze ebyo sibikola. Is all I need is you trust me, I do the work, me I trust you to pay me, because ba trader naffe ba trader balinga mbawe example ya enaku zino na akantu kenda baka trendinga nga bagamba nti abakyala bakuba abaami naye abaami batyo okulopa kubanga bo teri abawuliriza naye omwami wanakuba omukyala oliyirumu bajja gamba yakubye nnyo omukazi naye omukazi asookuba omusajja empinya okitegera omusajja n'atalopa kati ne mu trading wekiri nti olw'okuba gwe oli mentor everyone expects you to be that rich kubanga abantu bo kye bamanyi bakusuubira obba omugagga bakusuubira okubanga wakikwata wamalayo. So if the business goes wrong teri ajja kuwuliriza gwe trader bajja wuliriza oli eyaleese sente naye nga tesiwe kiri nze muto wange Funded King akoze account management for many people ne batamusasula is young agezaako nonya bulamu ate nga amagezi galina gali ku top notch because I gave him exactly what I have. The main reason lwaki nze nakikola nti if I can't trade tomorrow nja kusigala ndya, if I can't eat sina sente era ndya. Otegera kyengezaako bagamba naye he manages for people ne batamuwa percentage ye oli najjako sente zonna na deleting account kati we wajja wano ku live nakugamba nti omwana bwati yanzibye onakiriza nti yakubye. So a trust yabaji kuwadde we nkugamba nti nze nkola account management mba nesize gwe onsasule ninga banji tebasasula. Abantu abamu baavu nnyo to one extent nti yerabira nti wosobodde omukolera this amount, okay, you know, yerabira nti wosobodde omukolera to that amount ezo sente osobola omukolera ezisingawo. Someone scammed twa trading all trader gwe na trading ira namu recommending agayi namuleta gayi ya depositing emitwalo 2. If you remember guys aban following atwa ina sage last year nti when a trading emitwalo 2 ne tugivuga for 2 to 3 months. Actually it was 2 months na tukone emitwalo 10. We twakola emitwalo 10 share yange yali na ntono kuba ina ali musabye 40% ate nga ntera kusaba 50. Yajjayo sente. He went to Dubai mpaka kati nalaba bifaananyi nga alinnyanjo nyina mukyala we mpaka kati. But ask yourself gayo no wasobodde okukola sente zino nantuusiza account ku sente zino okitegeera waaba asobola okutuusa sente zino ku mitwalo 10 ate senga tukere ku macha ne tuba n'emitwalo 10 senga tukera ku macha ne tuba neki n'emitwalo 10. So ebyo byonna bijjawo olw'obutategeera business eno bwekola na bbanga lyogimazeemu. So okuddayo kali kembadde mbagamba wali buli muvubuka muli 125 abali mukunda besaawa zino woba trading idde omwaka gumu myaka 2 nze best option teri kyogenda wagitamu kyesimanyi era manyi kyoyagala ate so akusomesa kumala myezi 2 okujjako nga nze atayagadde kuwa time newe obango li totally new obojja kumenya. So the reason why I charge what I charge $899 nyingi nzimanyi nyingi mu economy yafe ye Uganda. Not everyone has ina renda semba yo kusaba $5 inbox yange ya floodinga and most of them are not serious. You know, some people just want to work with W.C.K. agenda nyumye mu bana bagambe okimanyi nze trading ne W.C.K. okimanyi W.C.K. yansomesa kati sawa zino ndi mukukola ku trading flow nja kubanjirizinga next month inshallah. Office twajimaze dogisaswera ngenda ba operating ne FK Funded King ngenda kuba operating no mulala bamuyita Jerry oyo naye senior oyo naye namusomesa era naye senior tati gwe nkola naye ne Funded King. All those are my students and they are far way more better mu bye bakola, you know. Ate kati bo bagana na kunsinga kuba kati ba Funded King bali mu kusoma law, Jerry asoma business, nzo okusoma nakumala kasita nasoma ekyambogo nembimala sibiddamu kubanga sente ze nalinjagala nzo bulamu nina butono olwayinjali yange olwamu nina butono siri willing kumala myaka gyange mu bitabo already nina sente zimala ng'omuntu. Actually I'm rich nakigambo lya abantu ne balowooza nimba alhamdulillah njewaniramu I'm rich ne my goal is to be wealthy. Nenga chengezaako bagamba ki nti trading flow ngenda gikola neera nazo sente zayo tezijja bantono because most of the people want to be with W.C.K. omwana yandeetera account management wa 14 naye we nalinga tradinga waliwo twakola loss oba ya 10 in one day. I thought this guy was yali agenda complaininga biki ninga tabifanako. Then we twakola okumala emyezi ng'esatu mubuuza, but what's your main thing here? Chichogoba nti nze anti tradinga na W.C.K. That should not be the flex, guys. Ono W.C.K. naye muntu nga gwe, ezo entries olaba ntakinga, you can take them. Gwe ng'omuntu, you can take those entries. Si nze yeah guys, I think our next candle might be our entry. Tujiwemu obudde tulabe. Tetulina kuveera ku mulamwa tuzze ku tradingamu. Yambadde mbagamba nti nze ndi muntu ate n'ekirala mmwe sikola kusigala mu kifo kyekimu. For your own information, guys, ekintu kyensinga obutaagala mu nsi muno mu mulimu gwaffe guno gwenkola kusomesa. I hated it nnyo kuva buto. Nze nga bwe saagala kusoma ate era saagala kusomesa. Naye mu trading mulimu kye bayita money management. Leero nina be mbadde nsomesa imbagambye nti I can give you my strategy, I can give you everything I have, all I know about trading, all the information I know about trading. But ebigendo twawula biri ebintu bibiri, psychology ne money management. Ekigambo psychology ne money management byawukana. Psychology ali nnyo mu bya risk management, bikika twetoga risk management olujaloza money management. No, money management is how you manage your money in your day life, your everyday life, how you manage your money, how you divide. Abazungu abo bawulira, abazungu abo ba Warren Buffett, no ulira abo ba Jason owa Nvidia, no ulira ba Jeff Bezos, Joe Blue Origin, chombo cha Blue Origin, company ya Jeff Bezos cha what to say ne chocha ne stand pad. That's a very big loss. Abo bonna bo bawulira bayina ekintu ekibafuula ekyenjawulo. I studied it nenkiwa obudde era kinyambye nnyo mu trading ono. Ekintu kye bayita money management bali abazungu bo baakikyusa ne bakola ekintu kye bayita portfolio. As a trader, you should deal with portfolio. You should have your portfolio. Nti nina akakadde kange kamu, akakadde kange kamu njagala kateeka mu trading. Nekye njo kola wembaka nina akakadde nkimanyi tekamala. Inze, this is what I always do. Actually, it's okay, let me give you this. So kambabulire money management wa W.C.K. I know most of you would want to know this. How I ended up like this. Nga sikaaba nnyo capital wadde nyizo basina gwenjagala capital gwenjagala, but how I ended up like this. So this is how it all came up. So it was 2022 and 2023 nga nkoze losses ate nga ne broker gwe sijja kwata okiriza wano andoginze out. Nduzinze emitwalo 12, nkoze losses endala 15 mu IC, ate ne brokers nali nsigaza as lokinze. Nze sagenda mu depression because nze ng'omuntu I rarely believe in depression. I believe when you are depressed, it means you are so much idle or you are so locked into the past. So nakkirize byali bituusewo, but this is how I did my money management. Abaali babaddewo ko nange musobola okunoonya ku batrader bayita ba Pluto, abaluddewo bandabyeko. Mu bulamu nali nsigaze 12,000. What I did was simple. Kubanga skill nali njina. Nagenda nenteeka sente mu my forex fund. Eyo prop farm yaggalawo. Nenkola bupayout obwasooka, nagula account yali ya mitwalo 2. I passed it, byali byangu ebiseera biri. Ebiseera biri twali basing on your drawdowns, daily and overall. Nga tebatugana trading fundamentals, spread izo kaze zikulemeso trading fundamentals. So I went there, I bought the prop farm. When nagula prop farm eyo, nakolako mu first nakolako bu 2,000, 3,000 bu trade obo 4,000. Paul. Yeah, so guys, the guy you are seeing is called Paul. Is another trader I taught myself. I think is you can tell them, Paul. I think is now one of the guys I can consider to be having my strategy. Entire strategy has it. So he's from Kenya, and I think the language is not good to him. But Paulo, you try to understand this, bro. Most of my followers are from Uganda, and whenever I use English, it's always difficult for them to understand. But one thing I can assure is that most of the things I'm telling them, I have shared with you all of this. Paul, now we have always gone through this. Yeah, so guys, I've been saying that getting some money from prop firms, that was 3K, 2K, 4K, and then I was lucky. A certain month, I made 70,000 USD. I even still have that payout with me, that payout certificate with me. I still have it, So a certificate here, yakyusa obulamu bwange, because I knew what portfolio meant. I knew I had debts, nalina amabanja, nenga nina okugagabanyamu. Siyinza kwata sente zonna nziteeke mabanja, nalina okugenda nteeke sente mu prop farms eziwera. Nakwata nenteeka emitwalo 3 ku XNS, nenkwata omutwalo, nengula sente ebiseera ebyo twalina prop farm yali ey'amaanyi, bali bagiyita funded engineer. The OGs of trading know that. Funded engineer, nenteeka ne sente mu the funded trader, ne my funded FX. They all paid. Chenjagala otunulire wano sinti bansasula. You guys always tend to forget. You tend to forget the main issue. The main issue is the process, not the money. What I did there, it was portfolio. Nagabanya sente. Nensteka mu different what? Nenga sis trading alumu. Nenga nchimanyi nina sente mu excellence. Even right now, I have a portfolio. Mabasingate muchirina. I have a portfolio. Nina sente mu excellence, HFM, nina nemu IC markets. That's the broker level. Then prop firm, I was disappointed by most of the prop firms. Nensalawa, I only focus on one prop firm, which is funding pips. I only focus on one prop firm, it's funding pips. Okay? And I only buy 200K. After buying a 200K from Pro, then I buy 100K from the standard level. That's my portfolio. So as a trader, you should also be having a portfolio. Kubanga abali abazungu biche balina. Those people that Jeff Bezos, yesterday, actually I can read it for you here. Not yesterday, but is it 1 week back? I was putting some money into stocks. I was putting some money into stocks, but I wanted guidance on the best stocks to do what? To invest in, because I want now to put a lot of money in the stocks. Now, the best guidance I got, it was from BlackRock. That's the portfolio of BlackRock. So I had to choose where they have a lot of money. Is where I also wanted to put a lot of money. Because why? They are the best. Actually, I can highly say that BlackRock is controlling the financial world. If you didn't know, BlackRock, mujukira Bitcoin we are going, mujukira Bitcoin we are ku mitwalo gyali nakasanvu 5 previous year nga Bybit baji hackinze. When they hacked Bybit, do you know what BlackRock did? Yajja ne dumping Bitcoin from their main player Binance, so that their sister company Bybit buys on low level or on lowest price, and it worked. Who does that? Ask yourself, who does that and comes out public and says yes, we did it? That's BlackRock we are talking about, guys. So nekibafuda abakabi ng'obudde olw'okuba nti balina batrader bangi akasenteko. Okay. So wano si wakuba bulango sima Mongolia. So mbadde mbagamba guys nti akasenteko akatono koyina, you have to come up with a portfolio that some money should be put in this, some money should be put in this. Si kwata sente zo zonna zoyina nojja nozidepositinga sente zo zonna zoyina. Okay, so nojja nokwata sente zo zonna zoyina noziteeka mu nkinyonyole ntya noziteeka mu prop farm. Kyekiri kyembagambye nti as WCK I always do account management. Ntandikira ku 2K, $2,000. Naye kasita nkizula it's your only money zoyina, I just bounce it off. I say sijja kola, ojja kuntawaanya kubanga era sitiyo. So it doesn't stop on WCK's strategy. Okay, it doesn't stop on WCK's strategy. Into WCK I can afford $800, $899. Yes, you are going to pay me. After teaching you what next, can you manage your money? Can you, after managing your money, can you? So those are the things I'm trying to show you guys, that you should learn how to manage the money after the strategy. Because after the strategy, when I say strategy, I have involved the risk management, I have involved the exit, that's the entry, the stop loss, the take profit, the break even, then money management. How do you manage that money, guys? So ekyo kyantwalira nakyo ebbanga, kyenkugambye nti there are things which take time. Kyantwalira ebbanga nga there are times where I lose money in the markets nentuka nga sina na kyakulya. Kati essaawa zino my biggest struggle guys, as of now, namwe mujja tuuka ku eyo level. I know abasinga Katonda yagibawa mugenzi otandika trading nga mukirina. Okwawukanako nange WCK wamwe, nze I have never been employed by anyone. Nti nkeera ku makya ne ngenda nenkola. Gye baali bampadde omulimu nali maliriza ekyambogo ne bampa mu NGO Chesaya Services Uganda. Baali bampadde omulimu nga nfuna net $1,000 2,000,000 mena ku sino dola yanemera mutwe 2 million. I was getting 2 million. Okay, I was getting 2 million. Chesaya Services Uganda, they can check about webaba wanga buli kuba sokugamba nagenda nenkola intern namala intern nga n'omulimu bagumpa naye nakibala munge $2,000,000 nze Kabenge Fahad tezimala, tezimala as Fahad 2M nga tezimpisa mbizibu byange ate already nalinamu obusente bwange by the time I finished and they were offering that. Okay, so nembeera nga saakozesebwako, so nemba nga obuzibu bwe nnina bumu, I'm locked in one industry, which is the financial industry. Guys, if that candle closes above the previous bearish candle, of course we shall be going bearish and our target will be based on risk to reward. Okay, yeah, let me hope fena tukyagobera wadde tuli mu kuyita mu bino. So kyengezako bagamba guys is that as in person as WCK saakolako mirimu era emyaka gyange gyonna kuva 2015 indimu eno industry kyovula banewonjija mu tulo nja kunyonyola. I can easily understand fundamentals. When Trump says something, I know how the market is going to be affected instantly, because of the years and the experience I've been with in this market. Now there is one problem. Amaji gange gonna. Okay? Amaji gange gonna, like all my everything of mine, everything of finance of mine, it's within, it's based and it's rotating about the financial industry, which is bad. Katonda buli level atekako obuzibu, which is bad. Now my biggest struggle now, I have tried many different businesses outside the trading industry and I have failed. Ngana mwe mu failing abamu abakajja mu industry, but guess what, nazulirawo ekyali kintawanya. My disability was the problem from day one. If I knew that nga ntandika businesses outside trading, wallahi nandibadde wala. But back then when natandika mbya mataka nga abantu bempa bo balamu batambula ne bagenda ne bagakebera nense nga ne wemba ndiguze sisobola kutambula nengenda nendikebera. Whatever business which needed the third party, I was highly affected. Not last year when I was introduced to the car business. shipping cars from Japan and selling them to Uganda. Era kibadde kinkolera just that we twafunye mu Ottawa Strait of Hormuz emmotoka tezikyajja bulungi naye nga mbadde nfunamu, and it's like it's my next business now and I like it. Buying cars, high-end cars, by the way, Subaru biki bino, like high-end cars, and selling them here, it's a good business, you know. Naye the reason lwaki ennyanguyira, namanya obunafu bwange nti ndi mulema, sitambula, I'm a wheelchair user, naye emmotoka zo zeeyogerera nti emmotoka wenayipe ejjatuuka ku mwalo, ne wemba siriyo ku mwalo, I know exactly how much to pay there. Anagivuga nagireeta wemba tetwetaaze emmotoka egireeta, I know exactly how much to give them. Okay, wetuuka wano manyi musolo kigwe nina okusasula, seetaaga third party kuŋŋamba. Nja kubira wali muto wange mugambe leete emmotoka, ennaku zo tutayatambulira nnyo mu Kasubalu kategeera embeera yonna. Efugamba nti leete emmotoka, ffe ku malala ge tuyina, even with high end cars tetusobola, my level sikyasobola kinkaluubiriza okugula emmotoka gye ndeese for business, nti ndeese Range Rover, ndeese G-Wagon, nti ate ngivuge. No, I prefer mulala mpeemu ssente, kubanze all I need is kutambula, ate newaka ndwawo okuvaawo. Most of the times mbeera wano ku computer yange, ntera tambula ku weekend obanga waliwo ne emergency ebezze, so kyengezaako okubalaga guys. Is my network okay? Someone is saying a breaking. Comment if my network is okay, but I think it's okay. So kyengezaako okubalaga guys nti inze nange struggle yange kati yawukana. My struggle tekyali ku trading. Inze tokyalina kyongamba ku trading bro. There is nothing kyogenda kunga. Sijagamba there is nothing new. Trading munene ebipya babingamba, but sikyabitwala mutwe, because one thing I know sikyasobola kumumalayo. Guys, keep on liking and sharing. Trading sikyasobola kumumalayo. I can't. Trading is so big. I can't, so akumumalayo. It's so big. Naye sikyayagala kuyiga bipya. Kyenina kimmala. Era my last nail into trading will be one thing, guys. Mwebe nyini mujja kiraba, it will be a brokerage. If you recorded this, it's going to be a testimony. It will be a brokerage. I have to own a brokerage, either into partnership or solo owning, and it's something I've been working on for so long, so I know how a brokerage works. So when you are government brokerage, it is broker okujja anonye stop loss yo nkitegeeza, I know what I'm saying, so nange ndi mu struggling kudduka industry kyovola nebya brokerage bye bijjanga mazo na creating a TikTok channel. TikTok. Yeah, I have a TikTok. It's called the car business. Let me comment there. It's called the car business. I'm going to start using it just to sell, just to sell cars. So that TikTok, it's the car business. That's my TikTok. Specifically for cars. That's how urgent I want to live. I want to go outside and conquer other industries, because I believe I'm done with the trading industry. Yeah, so guys, okuddayo wali, whatever you need, whatever you think is new into your industry, into your trading journey, si bipya kunze. I have seen it. Okay, so comment section yegamba ki, bro, how much is your mentorship? So people with 1 year experience, moment, let me first adjust my zones a bit. So people with 1 year experience, it's $899. $899 what? Dollars. People with zero experience, you are totally new, it's $1,299. Okay, so if you have 2 years in the markets, then I'm the right person for you. So you can reach out to my number. Let me put my number there. Yeah, so that's my number. Specifically, I prefer using WhatsApp because WhatsApp keeps records so that by the time when you come back to me say buza onani, I prefer WhatsApp because it keeps records So that's the number I have pinned. That's my WhatsApp number. Reach out to me for any service. So right now I only offer 3 services. Okay, right now I only offer 3 services. Number 1, it's the mentorship. Number 2, it's the account management, and the initial deposit is $2,000 for account management. Then number 3 is the signals. I only offer two packages when it comes to signal provision. I have 6 months, which is $99, and I also have the unlimited, which is 200 over 43. I don't even remember, I'll check it, but those are the packages I have. So meaning 3 services, the only services I offer. So you can reach out to me for those services at the number I have pinned into the comment section. My boss, did you see the markets this week? Yeah, as our open, we had the opening remarks today, and we talked about it. That Monday was good for me, Tuesday was good, Wednesday was good, though I was into AD. I didn't take that much trades. But Thursday wasn't. I was treated badly, on Thursday. Then today was so bad when it comes. Today was so bad, guys, when it comes to German 40. Those who have been with me today, I've showed you that today those people in my signal group, we have been violated 2 times, and the entire month we have been violated 3 times. Okay, first one, we had the sales here as the session opened. The session opened on this candle. Okay, this was the session open. We took our sales and then we are kicked out. Then this was this here confirmed our buys. I tried to take the buys, kicked out, sales kicked out 2 times, so I called it off. So it has been a tricky week. Yeah, and as in I don't know if we have people working UEDL, whatever that company of electricity. This entire week in Inaria we had no electricity, guys. Imagine a trader and I have to survive on power bank. It wasn't good, man. It wasn't good. Okay, comment section. I'm 2 years but still a beginner level. All I have said is 1 year above. Okay, for me I know exactly why I say 1 year. I know exactly what I need to see. So you can't be in the industry for 1 year and you don't know the basics. All I need is someone who knows the basics. I don't want someone to teach from trend line, candles, blah blah. That's a bit expensive. And I give you the prices depending on the time I have to put in. Yeah. So what is your TikTok page for cars? It's Dakar Business. I have commented here. Let me look here. Pin the comment. Check the pinned comment. Yeah, starting next month I'm going to start. Starting next month I'll be posting some of the best cars. The first cars I bought, I had shipped. They bought them even before putting on the number plates. They were still on the board, no number plate. They took them. It was just 2 GLEs, and that was 2017 model. It was 2 of them. So now we have been waiting for the new shipments, but because of the Strait of Hormuz, we are not. Bro, I have just joined. What is the pair, please? It's NASDAQ. Shall it be physical with you? Shall it be physical with you, boss? No. Physical mentorship, I believe next month. Leave alone this coming one, but maybe the next month, but one. I'll be done with my trading flow. But my trading flow, I don't think it will be so much about teaching, I think it's more about trading. I need people so that we can take this market on face by face. It will be nice, guys. It will be so much about trading. Yeah, we are trading. People have just joined. Comment section Mwendi, what is your conference in the strategy? Confluences. Guys, nabagamba nze W.C.K wamwe. siri dictionary simanyi nnyo like terms za trading mwina nyingi, abamu balina FVG, abamu balina change of character, abamu balina you know. So when you are asking me banga yogera n'omwana wa P2 you know, banga yogera n'omwana oluzungu nange wentandika okukozesa trading terms guys temujja kumalako. Nsomesa wana bana nebagamba impulsive bichi. Yeah, mentorship wange I only offer one-on-one. Okay, my mentorship I only offer one-on-one. So guys, mumbuze ibuzo nga tukozesa oluzungu olwa primary. Terms nange nziina naye nja kubaleka, nja kwogera ebintu byemuki you know. Okay, steps in your strategy. Dalira zawala ne bane daliro wala na dalira mpala na Darrell Chidia ogambo tya muganda wange Darrell daliro wange dalira zawala ne, and you are letting us out already. Iye oluzungu abana bakoze confluence kati omwana mbuziza agambe okay, steps in your strategy. So my steps in my strategy, I look for momentum on 4 hour, then I look for correction on oluzungu kweseza lunene kale I look for momentum on the 4 kanjogera oluzungu lwa bulijjo kanjogere nga wekiri tunabitereza musasule mentorship webale mwana mugambiddewo. So akasooka momentum number 1, I look for momentum on 4 hour, I look for correction or you can call it consolidation, 15-minute time frame. I wait for the impulsive candle to happen or get a decisive candle to happen. As soon as it happens, then it decides where I go, or bullish or bearish. So let's say impulsive candle which is bullish, I go bullish. My stop loss below the impulsive candle, might take profit to the next what? Correction. Ngadem, my steps. When I come to the markets early in the morning, njagala kufuna kuchakulya angambechi, njagala kufuna kuchakulya ndabye njagala kugula ku G-Wagon, njagala kukuweereza ku sente, njagala kugulira ku mama wange enkoko, njagala kugulira omukyala wange akagata akapya, nja kujja ku macha ngambe kati omanyi. Let me look for momentum number 1. After momentum, let me go 15 minutes. Let me look for that collection. Let me wait for the impulsive candle. Let me execute that trade. My stop loss should be below the impulsive candle. My take profit should be to the next correction. Simple. Era nga mama ali ekyokulya ngandya nkyale nga tayambala nga ne G-Wagon nvuga. Si byangu. That to happen you have to wait guys. Imagine set up nsobola girinda olunaku lulamba ne happening alwaggulu nenga kirwawo ku happening olwa pairs and trading because I trade in NAS and German 40, there will always be high volume at their open. Otubanga tufina mu fundamentals zinala. So it's all about patience. My strategy is all about patience. Can you mentor someone who has learned another strategy? Yes. That's why I say I need someone with 1 year experience. The reason why someone should be called a mentor, it's because I'm going to depend on what you know, either to improve or to make you unlearn and learn something new. Some people come to me ngore dynamo knowledge. All I have to do is to improve what he knows to get a maso. Okay? Oba agenda kujanga, just I need him to unlearn some few things and take away bipya to get a maso. That's what I always do mostly. Okay? So that's why I don't want to teach people who are totally beginners. I need people with experience. You know, some experience. You know, that's what I need and that's what I do. That's my job as a mentor. I think that's where most traders fail from. The patience to wait for your setup. Yeah, you guys, I think you guys ababa denange, whenever we are trading, we do our setup, we wait and wait and wait. Sometimes it happens chiro, sawa satu, sawa bili, ngatuvude nako. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but sometimes those who have been with me for so long, you see those setups. Abana bajja ne bangamba W.C.K okwata trade. I really like that trade je wakute oli kabaka oli kabejja oli bane bana mwe muwana. Era senga banaye senga sali ba Miss Boy. Nandi badde nina amalala naye nakula nga mama ngamba tobanga n'amalala byonna byoboyina Allah yabikuwadde si bantu si magezi go so yankuza abingamba ebyo era we mumpana ngamba kimu alhamdulillah kabaka katonda webale okitegeera naye senga sekyo bana mwe muwana nasanga ko omwana kwa kamwesi nasanyuka nabukabuka nagamba oyo mumanyi oyo W.C.K nengamba labanono wanvimbisa nengamba ne Allah ndasasimirwa watiro ekyo kintu kikulu nnyo but mwezo setup ze mulaba ne muwana eyo setup njirinda for 2 hours nganjirinze go ogiraba nge happeninga mulundi gumu naye nganjirindidde banga. So the biggest part of trading, actually patience is trading. Execution etwala second maker. Okunyiga buy, okunyiga sell. When you are waiting for that trade, ogenda kubolowooza. Chovola bawosala until it's a trading day. Tova ku chart mbwa tesimanyi ogenzeewa. Tova ku chart mbwa. No, wolaba nga setup yo bana tero gituuka kukakkana. Kubanga okakkana ogenda kulowooza ebintu bingi. Ogenda kulowooza all uncertainties ezisobola okubaawo. Mulimu trade is this guy na I hated era nakichawa adding on a losing trade nabichawa is I hate that trauma yenagwe ninagwe nayitamu ekintu kyakire ebintu bibiri byandetera trauma trading 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 gold ne adding on losing trades chandetera ebizibu nnyo back then chandetera nnyo ebizibu back then nakikyawa but guess what waliwo lwentukanga nina okwongera ku trade losing kubanga nakirowoozezaako it happens naye nga nakirowoozezaako kuba mulimu trade gyogenda ogamba kituufu this market is going to buy ne execution yange badde early should I close this negative obanji wo obudde nefluent teriiwo nyongeremu ka trade akatini bakomewo nako mu bulu naye nga nali nakikyawa back then ne strategy yange it keeps on refining it and makes it's not a big deal. Yeah, so for account management I should have how much cause I'm green, totally green. Kati woba oli green lwachoja mu account management you are green on trading. Tupac make it clear woba oli mupya mu trading nga tolina idea ku trading ngeri gyakolamu account management waaki soko nonye knowledge then wonatuka mu knowledge ogambe nti either oba busy can someone to trade for you. Actually for me the people I trade for those people wabali busy nenga trading ya mumanyiko obera busy ku mulimo violate oyina birala byogoba oyina mo big businesses nze tekako ekitwalo on trading tekako etaano on trading because nze gwe mulimu gwange nawe kola omulimu gwo mulala gwokola kati woba tomanyi ku tradinga tujalaba negative ozirike baja tukuba negative 4 consecutive days jesimanyi oba kisoboka ndudde kukiraba oba nakoma ddi akatale kankuba leo naye nkyankoma wundi mulala chovala I don't overtrade. I know tomorrow will always be an opportunity. So Tupac, make it clear bro, oli mupya woba mupya ebyo move gyokola nkyam woba nga toli mupya then reach out to my inbox kanamba kanga kuterewo enamba injikutereddewo enamba injikutereddewo number ekuta straight jendi. What is your initial stand for W.C.K? Chemanyi waliwo yakizeemu edda tewali yakizeemu omwana yakizeemu dda wheelchair king inze kabaka atula mu katebe akaliko emipiira inze kabaka nzeka atambula n'entebe yange njivaamu nga ngenda tula mu motoka oba kwebaka Funded king n'agije wali mu motoka n'agizza n'entula mu bwakabaka bwange inze wano. Just imagine such a name. Naye erinnya lyantaasa obuntu nga FX bannaayi abaana bayino na kigambo FX negwe naso bonna abasinga bensomeseza baliko FX kati bamenta why do you say God traumatized you? Kwe kati nze kakunyumize. Anyway, strategy yange nungi era those of you who have used my strategy, you can highly comment here and confirm to these people that my strategy is good, but it's better on stock indices. You know, strategy is endala zonna. Okay? Strategy is endala zonna strategy yange zikolako. Ne strategy yange ekintu ekisingo jinyiriza, ekisingo jinyumisa, nange trader ne nyumirwa. It is volume. Pairs nga gold XAUSD, volume wayo ali unpredictable. You'll never know volume wagenda opera high. For example, gold yasotambula mu Asian session natatambula mu London leero, ate nkya natambula mu London natatambula mu Asian session, ate oludako natambula mu New York session natatambula mu London session. So is so unpredictable, and for me I survive on volume. I prefer volume. You know, kakati ate wenjije no mu stock indices imba sure nti kusawa nya German 40 volume agenda kubaawo. I just have to only position myself. Olaba mulimu gwange gukendeera n'okubatisa yokukendeera. Nze sagala nnyo kubatisa. I don't want that gamble, a lot of gamble into this business of mine. I prefer kabere katono nnyo. Uncertainties zigerwa speech. Zigerwa kuba mbadde sikisuubira. Yeah, Paul has commented. Paul is one of, I have told you, is one of the good students I have taught. He's from Kenya. And he can highly confirm to you that stock indices, it's far better when you are using my strategy. But when you are using gold, you can still make more money than most of the traders. I see traders here using EAs. You can make money more than them. Trust me, put me in a room with them all away. We only trade gold. But the only issue is we want something which is consistent. That I know exactly at this point, this is when I'm going to make money. After this point, I have to wait for another time to make money. You know? So that consistency, we need it. We are angry for it. You know, you know? Yeah, so when I used to trade gold, God used to punish me for that. Because sometimes I have to be awake in the Asian session just to wait for 4 pips, 500 pips, what, you know. It wasn't worthy. Yet I came to this business to have that freedom, a bit of freedom, you know. So it wasn't worth it, you know. Yeah, so, which strategy is that? I call it the IMPs, the impulsive strategy by W.C.K. You know, it's the impulsive strategy. So impulsive, it's all about volatility. And volatility is all about volume. You know. So kituufu nnyo bannaye, even someone who joined the trading industry yesterday yeeyita FX. Yeah, nze ebyo sibiteekako. Katonda yabintaasa from day one. Katonda yabintaasa from day one. Omutunzi w'ebyennyanja ne yeeteekeko Fahad Kyennyanja. Omutunzi wa keyboard, Fahad keyboard. It makes sense by the way, but I don't think it's so good for the brand. But tell us about why it is important to trade in the right session. I have answered it. Mwana mlezi Beckham. I think Beckham. Yeah, Beckham. So Beckham, the reason why it is important to trade in the right session, I have answered it from the first minute of this video. It's volume. We need volume. When volume is in the markets, we expect high volatility. So that means it will be easy to decide whether I'm wrong, whether I'm right. So I can easily know that I'm right when my TP1 is hit. For example, Judith sent me a screenshot today of his entry on Nasdaq, and we had the same entry with her. So we had the same entry with her, and our entry, as I explained to you guys, as this live was starting, this was the candle. As soon as this candle closed, we took our trade. okay, and it was a risk to reward of 1-to-1, okay, and which we took our profits from here, because we are on all-time highs. We don't have any previous data for this price, so meaning our main focus is on risk to reward. So all of this is taught in my strategy, so it's not new. People know, those of you who have been with me, those who took the potential to pay me what I need, they know this. It's not new, and they know it's worth it. Okay, so volume is so important. So all you need is to position yourself to execute. Let me hope nkozemu muhwezi become ogambotia become. Today gonna risk 1%. I make 2 to 3%. I pass my today gonna bro. Never say that today I'm going to risk 1% to make 2 to 3%. No, it's the market to tell you how much to make, not you. You can only say how much you are going to risk, which is 1%, but you can't say that I'm going to target 1% or 2%. What if the market is not in the position to go to your 1%? What if the market is not in the position to go to your 3%? Your strategy should be in the position to tell you that this is our exit point and this is our entry point. So when I set my TP1, TP2 and TP3, I don't just put levels. I look for areas of high potential when it comes to volume, a high volume and low volume. Areas of low volume and high volume should be the reason why I move out. So your strategy is, your main focus should be on how much risk. Bossman, do you teach beginners? Yes, I teach beginners, but for $1,299. But very soon I'm going to give it time and try out NAS. It depends if you are using my strategy. If you are not using my strategy, don't do things because W.C.K is doing such. I was watching some interview, there is this guy on TikTok who goes and asks billionaires, hey mister, how did you become a billionaire? How did you become a millionaire? How did you become this rich? So the best statement the guy made, was it last week when I watched that interview? The guy said that never play another man's another man's game. Always play your game. Always play your game. When I started trading, I have told you that group I was in on Facebook, their main focus was trading Euro USD. It was always about Euro USD. So because they didn't teach me how to trade, I was just copying what they were doing. I decided to come up with something which favors me, and that was indices. And from my time of joining trading, I was so in love with stocks. I like stocks, guys. I wanted from my childhood when I joined trading, it was always about stocks. So I came up with my own game. If you want to play another man's game, let that man teach you. Let the man teach you how to play the game. Okay? Most of you actually here, guys, you are failing because by the time you started trading, you saw people trading gold, and now you are blowing accounts because of gold. Okay? Because of gold, guys. You were blowing accounts because of gold. Because when you started the trading, you saw called your trading gold, you saw you saw Dapple Wheels trading gold, you saw Happy trading gold. That's another man's game, guys. That's someone else playing that game. Someone else is playing the game. Unless Happy teaches you how to play that game, just don't copy him. Just copy what he does and find out exactly what works for you. I have mentioned the people I'm planning to come up with a trading flow with. I taught Funded King, FK. FK started trading his own things. His own game. I taught him, but now he's playing his own game. He's trading. Sometimes you see he trades JPY pairs. He's so versatile, because that's his game now. I gave him what I know. He improved it. There is my other brother called Jeremiah. We call him Jerry. I taught him exactly what I do. Indices, German 40, what, and as time went on, he went to gold. I never told him to go to gold, and he's consistent with gold. That's his game. So most of you guys are losing because you are playing someone else's game. You have been profitable with gold because WCK trades NAS. You are on NAS. Let WCK teaches you how to play NASDAQ. Then you can go for NASDAQ. Let someone teach you how to play Euro USD. Then you go and play that game. You know, there is no shortcut, guys. There is no shortcut. So play your game until someone else teaches you how he plays his game. Okay? Yeah, back to the comment section. Let me put my number, guys, again. So that's my number for the 3 services. If you need any, reach out to me. Which pro firm do you recommend? WCK. Funding pips. Nothing else. It's only funding pips. Okay? If you want to try something else, you can go for FTMO and got funded. Nowadays they are improving. Yeah, but funding pips is up there. I left gold alone. Now I take long to blow accounts. That's the point, guys. Actually, you guys don't know. You guys don't know. When you are learning how to trade, your goal is not money. It's to survive for so long in the markets. The more you survive in the markets, the more knowledge. The less you survive in the markets, the more depression, the stress, then you give up. So use zero. Someone said, someone told me that you know what, WCK, I can't if I want to build my mom a house, I need to increase my lot. I was like, are you okay, bro? Increase your lot. If you want to increase your lot, then increase the capital. And if you want to increase the capital, you need the confidence of what you are doing. Do you know what you are doing? Okay, so 0.01 can buy you a house. How? It is going to help you build the knowledge. By the time you have access to big capital, access to a lot of money, access to what, you have the right knowledge, and then few days, few months, few years, you are up there. You know? So it's all about lasting in the markets. Do you recommend someone to trade many pairs? No. Maximum should be 3. Maximum should be 3. Can 100 and below change lives? It depends on how you have been surviving lately. There are people who don't make that much per month. I have a lot of peace with currency pairs now. I hold trades for a week and I'm confident of them. That's the point, bro. That's the point. Confidence, that's the point. So does it mean gold moves in Asian session more, that volume of Asia traders is more? Whenever you see a lot of volume in Asia, it means most of the gold traders have executed in Asian session, or we had some fundamentals within Asian session. But for me, I can't do that. I can't be predicting. I can't be basing on predictions when it comes to volume. For volume, I want to be part of it. I want to be able to see that volume. I want to be in the position to identify it, not to be surprised, bro. Surprised, man. Think about it. So this candle might give us an entry in the next 7 minutes. Let's wait and see. Do swing traders even consider sessions when holding? Yeah, bro, sessions are important because that's when volume is pumped in. That's when many people are trading. It can change positively or negatively. Definitely. So guys, let me wait how this candle closes. I give you the entry. We call it It's now 2 hours when I'm on this live. Yeah, that's normal. Passing phase 1, I even it happens to me even today. So farms, it's you can blow up farms, bro. Farms can be breached at any day, at any time. So that's my number. I repeat, I only have 3 services: account management, initial deposit 2K. Another service, mentorship. I have beginners package and experienced package, those with the experience package. Then lastly, I have the VIP. I have 2 packages, 6 months and unlimited. Reach out to me if you are interested in any of them. That's my number. Okay. I want to know why FK traded gold and pairs and his setup are totally different than yours. So if he trades gold, of course they are going to be different, because gold is volume is so unpredictable, you know. Gold is when it comes to gold, its volume is unpredictable. So in the volume is unpredictable, setups are going to be different. And personally, I trade only with volume. As I told you, when I teach someone, they can go out and make difference, and they modify the strategy, they do whatever they want, but as long as they keep the concept within their strategy, because the concept is so needed. Yeah, someone is asking how much is unlimited. So unlimited is $236. Okay, unlimited for VIP, it is $236. You only pay once to be in my VIP. Should I start a live account with $300, or I continue with the prop farms for bigger capital? You already have the answer: bigger capital. Who doesn't want bigger capital? So as I have been telling you guys, portfolio matters, how you balance. So don't go and buy $300 one account, you know. At least start small. Buy 10K. Put your money on your account. Manage 10K accounts. Do you know how many 10K accounts are in your $300? Let me see. Because Funding People sells it $66. So 300 divided by 66. You have 4 accounts. That's 4 months of trading. Let's say every month you only trade 1. Sami, this, yeah, it's affordable. You can reach out to me, Sami. You can reach out to me, you join. You know, reach out to me. How can I manage multiple accounts at once? In which way? Prop farm, from one prop farm, or you are talking about personal funds? Make it clear, bro. Playboy. Make it clear, nigga. In 3 minutes, I would prefer to see more bolts coming in 3 minutes from now. So prop farms, if you are trading the same prop farm, you can open them manually. How many accounts are we talking about, bro? How many accounts are we talking about, and which prop farm are we talking about? Prop farm. Which prop farm, Playboy? Hey guys, today our highest number was 177 viewers. So this will be also shared to Telegram, to YouTube. You just have to be patient. By the time the day closes off, it will be up on YouTube. So in 2 minutes from now, I would like to see some moves. I would want to close that day with this entry, guys. The entry in 1 minute from now. Is NAS 100 correlated with S&P 500? Yes. They are, but just the speed will defy. But they are. Atuhire Joel. Atuhaire balituma abalenzi n'abawala. Joel, if you're okay with it. Because you can nino mwala gwe twasoma nga bamuyita Atuhaire. Naye ate gwe bakwita Atuhaire Joel. I think Joel linnya lya balenzi. So balituma abalenzi n'abawala Atuhaire. Oba oli mulaavu, tuyinza okuba nga oli mulaavu nga weetumye erinnya lya mukyalawo. Toli mulaavu. So 1 minute from now. So meaning our stop loss will differ since this is our cabbage. That's if it closes, but 1 minute things can change in 1 minute. Muganda wange W.C.K. Inze nange mubiru FX inzize mubiru FX. Obadde ogamba otya muganda wange mubiru FX. Violence si violence, mbuziza kumanya abantu babeera mulaavu. Nyinza okera ku machanga bampita W.C.K. n'erinnya ly'omukyala nga nditaddeko ng'omukyala yampambye. I think this candle has failed to make a breakthrough, and we shall wait for the next candle to make the move. So guys, I think we should stop here. Maybe we meet next week on Tuesday. Next week Thursday I'll be with the trading on YouTube live. I'll be trading with that. I'll be trading with funding pips next Wednesday. Sirina number yo, but you inspire me. Ogamba otya muganda wange nga nesimye ko inspiringa. So guys, next week I'll be here on Tuesday. Then Wednesday guys, mubunji muje banji, I'll be with funding pips on trade in next Wednesday. Inshallah I'll be with trade in. Lwakuba bane amasanyaze gatuswaza. Nja kuba kuli ndi ku international level njogera n'abantu bansi yonna. But trader abasinga mu Asia, because I'll be with best traders in India and best traders. Yeah guys, what I have pinned is my number 770355497. It's my number. Reach out to me on WhatsApp mainly. Guys, nja kuba ku international wali njogirane with some of the best traders in Asia. That's India. Twinako mukazi bamuyita Loza is the best in German. Amasanyalaze gagende. Man, Uganda tebasaaga. Musanyalaze gagende. You will be surprised guys. Chali chintu sekoko. I was with some of the best traders on the international levels. Amasanyalaze ne gagenda. Wallahi, sinyaze ne gagenda. Musanyalaze ne gagenda ngalina okuddayo nnyonnyole. Bana Uganda eswaza. Uganda tebalina kintu kibatekinga serious man. Nengenda nzizeyo njogera ne Kalidi munnyonnyola nti Kalidi amasanyalaze gagenze. Nangamba, you know East Africa njimanyi. You know, omanje kitegeeza. You know, sometimes they even invite me on such events nengana. Nengamba wati ambera ku live osanyaze nikagenda. Nze sinafuna sente kuzimba mansion ntekeko generator. Ndi mu bupangisa nsasula ka apartment. Ndi mu apartment eno. Ata apartment yafe, apartment kasitaba nko kuterako generator nga rent yalinnya ngagenda va ku million 3 odde ku million nnyo omwezi. Omanje kitegeeza era nanga onvaawo buvimba gamba kangende kweri wadde gagenda naye sente nsasula ntono. Abasajja bagajjako. Wallahi billahi tallahi. Uganda tesaaga. Olaba beera na mwano ku live. When I'm with you guys here ku live. Amasanyaze ne gagenda. Indi okay ngamba akastana be waabwe gagenze. Ebiseera bisinga gagenda wano gatuukira ogenda enaalya mu estate. Ewala gaba gagenze dda kuva ku macha. Era gagenda mba mugumu ngamba abo tebasobola kunjajinga nabo gagenze ewaabwe. Abo nabe ewaabwe gagenze. So sewunya. Get standby generator nawe Sami nchakola bana imwe nchakola. Standby generator ku bupangisa. omupangisa okula standby generator landlord tagobye nga naye wetagirina oyagala kunkola otya just kyenalabye and it's okay naye gagenda saagala kuleeta landlord wange entondo ayinza nobbaako nampulira nga mugeya standby generator ogimanyi n'amasomero agamu tegagirina amasomero gaffe eri mu byalo sinyazo wegagendanga nga prep zikomye wabula nalinga nsaba gagende naye sebo kati amasinnyalaze okugenda kiyinza n'okundeetera okugenda ku kkubo neekalakaasi sinnyalaze gagenda gati so guys ndowooza mulaba lwaki trade tugitutte yiyo ekomyewo naye ng'egenda gaba entry ya buy so mbamanyi nti we shall be bullish mba nkimanyi just mba neetaaga confirmation and confirmation makes us profitable not kutambulira ku instincts so with lot 80 trade on GR30 you can afford to build a mansion with everything nedda sebo by the way you guys kambagambe nabanyonya ne bagamba lot ezo ba broker betukozesa lot ezo bazikwatamu goolaba lot 8 kitwale that's lot 8 broker akikola bwatyo because German fortress zitowanye ne ba broker bakimanyi ebera lot 8 kale tugambe lot 8 empadde 12,000 kale zitera gabanga akakaaga kale trade empadde kakaaga nkoza akakaaga ku Monday nkoza akakaaga ku Tuesday kakoze ku Wednesday ezo sente meka mu wiki kati basobola okujja ne bankubako half yazo ku Wednesday basobola okunkubako half yazo ku Wednesday kale kuwaite bankubye half ku Wednesday omanye ebizibu byenina otumanyi ebizibu byenina nompe esaazo nompe miliyoni ya dola oba ompe weeweza oba ompe weewezaamu oba mpadde kino kiboto nenywa ku mazzi era oluteeka boto wansi nga ntandikirawo okuddamu okukola by the way mwekamba gambe when you start trading nga strategy ddala oziina ojja kizuula nti ebintu ebisinga sente zetwogera ntono busimanyi omuntu aflexinga n'omutwalo gwa dola waliwo abamwinanga pocket change and they are busy investing money gojja kuva eri weewaane busimanyi okoze miliyoni ya dola pocket change ku bantu abamu. I prefer if you choose to keep your finance a secret. I prefer you should keep your finance a secret. Ojja kuswala. Ojja kujja kusitatasiyo nga ne W.C.K agiraba. Ng'oli mu jubilation. Oyogere ovume bammenta bonna naye nga profit z'okoze stop loss yange. Ate olabe nga ne W.C.K profit z'akoze nti akoze akakaaga ku Monday nga stop loss ya trade omulala. Gwe byoloota mbu simanya ndoota nfune ku miliyoni ya dola waliwo abazina nga ziri awo naye bakola so never judge akola entono kubanga naye asobola kuleva ekola ennyingi ate era never judge akola ennyingi kubeera asobola okuddayo n'afuka ku ntono. So just keep your finance secret. Nyumya bunyumya nga wembeera nembakuba ekiboozi mwenna teri amanyi sente zenfuna. One thing you know is W.C.K is well off kubanga kitoso akikweka and I appreciate God. Alhamdulillah ndi musanyufu nakyo. Siringa we nali mu myaka egy'emabega era obulamu bwakyukamu. Ekyo kituufu nze nkyanyumirizaamu naye you can't know kikyendi. You'll never know how much. Baana mwe mu nsima abana bajja mu inbox yange W.C.K oyina sente mmeka o trading capital wa mmeka siriyogera indisigala wenfaanana wendifuna miliyoni za dola 10 era wendifaana wendifuna billion wendifaana wendifuna ne wendidda ku zero wendifaanana. Okay. Mroza tugenze mu weekend mbogeza nga ninda trade breaking nerabika eganye erabika W.C.K radio WhatsApp number please kanjibaddiremu my WhatsApp number my WhatsApp chi so my number is 0770355497. Reach out to me on WhatsApp. Why did you stop managing prop farms? Techiri worth it. Nachirabanga techiri worth it. Risky nene. Too much risk, zero reward. Kubanga jukira client agirese ogenda kubozanya with IP address okugimanaging. That's risk number 1. Risk number 2, osobola okugiyita tugamba obitinze risk y'okugibreachinga n'ogiyita kati wamala ogiyita there are chances abasajja bano okudinayinga account eyo for IP. There are chances. Sometimes yusoba n'ekyobulimba ne client ajja kumanya nti bamulimbye bagadde muyitako. So nagendo kibalamu it's not worth it. I prefer doing account management for real funds. Initial deposit 2K. Nezo sente muzina. Nange mumpe emirimu nammwe. Sinagagawala nnyo. What are the confirmations should we look for on W.C.K? Look for W.C.K. What are the confirmations should we look for W.C.K? Confirmation of what? For the trade or for what? So if I have 2 accounts, I can use 2 separate smartphones to pass those challenges. Yes. Bro, tell us about your best candles. The signal you that best candles, the signal you to execute your trade. Sikutegedde Beckham. Beckham musasule mentorship. Kati aumba ni mubasomesa. Nali awa mwatugamba tuli ku mentorship. Chokai tujja mutuwe emirimu. Temutuwa mirimu. Batrader bagamba batrader tujja ku mentorship. Chokai tujja mutuwe emirimu temutuwa mirimu. Hakati sebo sente tuzijjawa. Osanga agamba tujja ku mentorship tagulanga yo wadde signal ku discount. Kakati bakulu sente tuzijjawa kuba kati neyo temutuwa mirimu. W.C.K, we check on gold please. Just recently started seeing progress in trading and want to grow. What would you advise me? Keep your risk as low as you can so that you spend more years in trading. Keep your risk low. Ate temba ku bwangu. Oluyiga muka trading ng'ogendo lya loan. W.C.K kusomeseza muka strategy ng'ofuukira mu mentor ng'otandika kola account management. Abantu bajja kutta. Ayinza obutakusiba kubanga talina ng'ejja kusiba najja kutta. Ja blowing emitwalo gy'omuntu ana ejja dola akusibe. Olukuba wazze n'omulaga Range Rover. Okitegeera. So those are the things you should work on. Temupapa nnyo temuli kubwanka n'akatale weekali mpaka. This market is here to stay. Mpaka nkiddamu mpaka. Sigina eno entry eno ne weenaagaana. Enkya wajjabawo entry endala. N'ogudda wajjabawo entry endala. Mbazzemu lwaki naziclosing ekyazinzizisaamu high risk zero reward nga nteekamu nnyo nfuna kitono. Bro, by the way, you said on Wednesday, where are you catching up from? Yeah, nja kuba ku Trade In TV. Budget Trade In TV. I will be live on YouTube. Nja kuba trading and traders abalala. Some of the best from India, some of the best from Germany. Yeah, so nja kuba nabo just to discussing akatale. Mbanne bise bisinga sibana active. I'm just listening. I'm this guy who wants to learn. Era singa muchegenza no gana okera previous na session zange zona live na neighbor traders abali on international level. Sinti bebogera sibimanyi no. I just prefer listening nemba ko change ga. Era nabo ojala nabo they are good at listening. You should be good when it comes to listening. Baba, esawa zino nina inbox yange zino zonna message kati nina okuva wano mbaddemu. I have 78 now. Ate some are still recording, some are still typing. Baba, kati abantu embalaga zino message bagenda gamba olaba muli ya mentorship kyokka tebasasula. What is your take on funded accounts and live accounts? Live accounts are better. Funded accounts for people who are trying to build what? Capital, people you know. Nature lakali waliwo ne wotukanga capital muina no gamba what is trying account y'emitwalo abiri. What is trying account y'emitwalo asatu. You know? Yeah, I will send the link tomorrow. I will send the link sorry, on Tuesday, even Wednesday. Just be in my channel. I'll updating you guys. What is your advice for the risk on prop farms sebo? What do you mean undo? Enyewe balisoma batya undo abaana mwe bannange. Nesiba nenya nange nagenda kusomera edda nga nkyasoma ku tahfiz nga nsoma Qur'an emityana ku muzikiti gw'emityana ewaseka swipe. Edda nali nsoma tahfiz. Abaana nabagamba amanya gange bampita Fahad Kabenge. Fahad mu Luwarabu kitegeeza leopard oba osotegeeza Jaguar. Fahad naye balondawo lya Kabenge ne baliyitamu amba sijali bagamba abaana erinnya lyange balituuma ebintuntu nga mbula okaaba nga tebampita Fahad nga banjereka. So nubunga nti erinnya simanyi lyogera undu sijali lemerako nnyo nzolooza njerega. Man, why is the market violating me so much? As lately oba bulijjo. Lately temwenenya mwe nights bitawanya. So kitufu kange nensale magalibi. Guys, musigale bulungi. It's W.C.K. My number nakitadde mu comment section abagala munonye. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Musigale bulungi. It's 2 full hours nga tuli wano tuogera. So video njagiteeka ku YouTube channel yange mujagikebera W.C.K Markets. Mujagikebera ku YouTube channel yange video jeri. For now munzikirize nkome wano. Nze Fahad Kabenge, famously known oba aka also known as W.C.K.